Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Chelsea. Today I will be guiding you through a 60-minute vinyasa flow practice focusing on handstand. So this practice doesn't necessarily mean you may have a handstand practice or that you'll land handstand. We're just sort of working with the prerequisites that we may need to hold a handstand or to play around with handstand. So if you have a block, you're welcome to use one. Otherwise, you can just come to kneeling with your hips on your heels. I'm going to place the block between my feet and then come to seated. You can remove some of the flesh to the side of the calves and then come to sit down. If this is uncomfortable, find a cross-legged seat. You can close down the eyes. Allow the palms to rest facing up in the lap. You can lick the lips, soften the jaw, allow the tongue to fall heavy in the mouth, softening the space between the eyebrows, and then grounding into your seat. Find a full inhalation, feel the belly and the rib cage expand, slow and conscious hold. Exhale, sigh the breath out of the mouth, empty release. 2 more times just like that. Inhale fully and deeply. Exhale completely, sigh the breath out, empty release. Lovely, 1 more time, inhale here. Exhale, release. And gently lick the lips, seal them closed, and begin to breathe in and out of the nasal passages. Finding long, smooth inhalations, long, smooth exhalations. Taking your time to bring your attention and your awareness into your body. Focusing on the breath, the rise and fall of the belly as you breathe, the transition from inhale to exhale, exhale back to inhale. And find a nice tall spine. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Really nice. On the next breath in, sweep the arms up along the ears, bring the palms to touch above the head. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. An opportunity to set an intention for your practice, an individual intention if you choose to do so. Otherwise, collectively we'll work into presence, into really calling all of our attention and energy into our bodies, into this moment, so we can fully be here in each shape. A gentle bow of your forehead to your fingertips to seal this in. And then gently blinking open the eyes. We'll just change out the seat. So if you're kneeling on a block or simply kneeling, You can come to seated cross-legged. Otherwise, if you were cross-legged, you can transition to kneeling. On the inhale, we'll reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the arms to 90 degrees, so the elbows in line with the shoulders, fingertips spread wide, palms facing forward. Breathe in. Stay for the breath out. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, really feel like you're pulling the elbows down in line with the shoulders. Feel the muscles under the armpits engage. Really nice. One more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale to pull down. Really nice. Stay for the breath in. On the exhale, you're simply going to tip the position of the torso. Place your right hand down, reaching left arm over towards the right, and maybe you slowly start to extend that left arm. Keep your neck in neutral. Keep grounding through both sitting bones and then spiraling the left rib cage up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, return back through center, goalpost arms as we breathe in. Exhale, tipping the torso over to the left. Place your left hand down, right arm straighten, side bend over towards the left. Spiraling right rib cage up towards the sky, neck is neutral, sitting bones grounded, breathing in. And stay for the breath out. Really nice. Inhale, the arms rise up, returning to goalpost arms. Stay for the breath in. On the exhale, keep the elbows where they are. Just start to internally rotate the arms by drawing the palms down in line with the elbows, and then continue to go as far as you can. You'll feel there's a little sticky spot. Just pause there for a moment. Inhale, return to goalpost arms. Breathe in. And exhale, internal rotation of the arms, palms move down. Really nice. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms move down. Keep the palms moving down. Hands behind you. Interlace the hands, puff the chest, straighten out the arms, lift the heart as you breathe in. And stay for the breath out. Two more like that. Inhale and exhale. Really nice. One more full breath in. One more full breath out. Lovely. Gently release the arms. Rolling over the legs to come to find a child's pose. Knees go wide, toes to touch. Hips to your heels, walk your arms out in front of you, melt your torso between your thighs, soften your forehead down to the mat. You can sway left to right. Full breath in and full breath out. One more time, just like that. Full breath in and full breath out. Walk your hands back toward your knees. Draw your knees toward one another. Lift your sitting bones off your feet. Tuck your toes under and come to sit your hips on your heels. Really nice. We'll interlace our hands behind the lower back. Once again, straighten the arms. Lift the chest as you breathe in. On the exhale, untuck the toes, come down to seated. Maybe you lift a little higher, stretch the arm bones, reaching towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. Place your forehead down to the mat. Draw the knuckles overhead. And then from here, rock up onto the crown of the head. Lift your sitting bones away from your heels. See if there's a little more leverage for the arms. Really nice breathing in here. And on the exhale, breathe out. Relax the arms. Tuck the toes underneath you. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Straighten into the legs. You can take ragdoll arms, cup opposite elbow with opposite wrist. Sway left to right or opposite hand. Keep pouring the weight into the balls of the feet. Really nice. Relax your hands down to the mat. Come onto finger pads. We're just going to bend and straighten one leg at a time. Take one more each side. Really nice. Find a halfway lift at the back of the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, a forward fold. Breathe out. Really use the abdominals crunching in toward the thigh muscles to draw you over the line of the legs. Two more. Inhale, flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, use the abdominals to draw you over the line of the legs. Lovely. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, crunch in. Really nice. Inhale, half lift. On the exhale, we'll crawl out to plank pose, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Pausing here for a moment, really grip the finger pads into the mat. So strong hasta bandha through the hands, from the heel of the palm up to the finger pads. Slight protraction through the shoulder blades, so as if you were rounding the upper back. Curling the pubic bone forward, breathing in. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Really nice. We're just going to start to shift the weight. So almost taking little circles with the body going over towards the right to start off with. We just start to warm up the wrists here. Really nice. Continue to breathe. Calling your energy and your attention back into your body if you've noticed it drift. And the next time you come through center, pause, and we'll change direction, moving over towards the opposite side. Keep the grip in the finger pads. Keep the core somewhat engaged to stabilize you. Really nice, and we'll come through center. We're going to turn the fingers to face either side of the mat, about a fist distance between the hands, and you're just going to shift your weight left to right. Really nice. You can stay here. If you want more, you're going to spin the fingers to face the knees. About 2 handprints between the hands, and then you're going to gently slide your sitting bones back to your heels, and then you'll rock your weight back forward, shoulders over wrists. Really nice. And then we'll flip the top of the hand, so the palm is up, fingers facing the knee of one hand, sliding back and forward, and then move out the wrist before you place it down. We'll take it over to the other side. Palm faces up, fingertips face the knee, sliding weight forward and backwards. Really nice. Circling out the wrist. Lovely. We'll tuck the toes under, and we'll lift the hips up high for downward facing dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. 2 more times like that. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale. 1 more time. Full breath in. And full breath out. Inhale, bend the knees, roll through to plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Stay for the breath in. On the exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Imagine sliding your armpits, or the muscles underneath the armpits, your lats, into the waistband of your pants. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees, chaturanga. Push back up to tabletop, tuck the toes under, high plank, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips up high. Really nice, full breath in. Full breath out. Bending the knees. Inhale, we roll through to plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Armpits slide into the waistband, bend the elbows halfway. Chaturanga. Push back up to tabletop, tuck the toes under, high plank, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Really nice. One more time, full breath in. Full breath out. And bend the knees, rolling through to plank pose as you breathe in. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Chaturanga, high to mid push-up. Return back to the starting position. Tuck the toes, lift knees, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees, gaze forward. We're going to slowly tiptoe to the top of the mat, 1 foot at a time. So try to hug the knee into the chest as you step forward. Bend your standing knee, hug the knee into the chest as you step forward. Hug the knee into the chest. Just take one more. You may need to lift up onto finger pads. And then we'll meet in a forward fold again. Ragdoll if you like. Hang heavy over the line of the legs. Soft neck, soft jaw. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Bend the knees generously. Tuck chin to chest. Slowly, one vertebra at a time. We roll up to standing. You can take a juicy shoulder loop at the top. Up, back and down, closing down the eyes. Taking a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you, puff the chest as you breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, fold over the line of the legs, draw the knuckles overhead, shifting the weight into the balls of the feet, breathe in. And exhale, release the arms, breathe out. Find a halfway lift as you inhale. On the exhale, forward fold. Place your fingertips down towards the mat, spread wide through the toes of the right foot, and start to extend your left leg back behind you. Either what happens here is we open up the hip, or we slightly dump that left hip closer towards the mat. So try to keep your pelvis neutral and then lift from the hip and the leg as opposed to from the lower back. So really imagine you are slightly curling your pubic bone forward and then you extend your hip from there. Try to lock the knee and the pinky edge of the foot faces the mat. Breathe in. On the exhale, squeeze the heel to the glute. Feel the hamstring turn on. Twice more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze the heel to the glute. Really nice. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze the heel to the glute. Really nice. Inhale, extend. This time we add on. Exhale, squeeze the heel to the glute. Now point the toe around the spine, hug the knee into the chest. Inhale, flex the foot, extend the leg, drive the leg out of the hip socket. Exhale, knee to nose, curl in. Really nice. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, curl in. Lovely. Inhale to extend for transition. Place the toes of the back foot down. Lower your back knee down. Lovely. Start to melt the pelvis forward. Lifting the heart up towards the sky. Curling the pubic bone forward for a nice deep low lunge. Breathing in here. On the exhale, gliding back for half splits, half Hanumanasana, flexing all 5 toes back towards you, including the pinky. We're going to shift through that twice more. Inhale for low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Really nice. One more time. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Lovely. Let's stay for a full, slow, conscious inhalation. Full, slow, conscious exhalation. Really nice. Shifting forward to low lunge, framing that front foot, pick up your back knee. Pausing here. Push down into your hands so much so that you feel the shoulder blades protract. Feel your core turn on and try to float that front foot as lightly as you can. 3-legged dog, right leg rises, really nice. Same thing as we did in our extended hip posture earlier. Lift from the hip, curl the pubic bone forward, lock the knee, breathing in and breathing out. We'll need this in our handstand shape. Push your hands into the mat. Lengthen the torso and arms away from the earth. Straighten up and out of the leg. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose brings you forward. Step the foot between the hands. Really nice. Bring a little bend to your back knee. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise up, arms along the ears. Really nice. Curling your pubic bone forward here, keep your pelvis nice and neutral. Sometimes when we straighten the back leg, it tips the pelvis. So keep the legs nice and compact, squeezing the inner thighs together, arms rise up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Prepare to launch onto the right leg, breathe in. Exhale, airplane lunge, breathe out, teasing weight out of the back leg. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane launch. One more time, inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane launch. Really nice. We're holding for 3, holding for 2, holding for 1. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. Hug that left knee in towards the chest. Squeeze it nice and tight. Breathe in. Stay for the breath out. You can pause here and stay. Otherwise, lift the arms and straighten your leg in front of you for 3, for 2, for 1. Hug the left knee into the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, baby Hanuman. Ground the left knee and shin beside the right foot. Take a full breath in here and a full breath out. We're going to place our right hand beside us, hooking the left tricep over the right knee. Take a nice twist. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. We return through center, leaning back slightly with the weight as you breathe in. On the exhale, place the finger pads down, standing splits. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Heavy the crown of the head down towards the mat. Stay for the in-breath. Stay for the out-breath. Lovely. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Forward fold. Bring the feet to hip width apart. Cup opposite elbow with opposite wrist, gently sway left to right. Halfway lift is the breath in. Forward fold is the breath out. Generously bend the knees, roll all the way up to standing. Juicy shoulder loop at the top, up, back, and down. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Lovely. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you, puff the chest as you breathe in. Exhale, forward fold over the line of the legs, tuck chin to chest, pull the weight into the balls of the feet. Find a halfway lift as you breathe in, and a forward fold as you breathe out. Spreading wide through the toes of the left foot, sliding that right leg up and back. Remember to not open up the hip or to drop that hip, really keeping the pelvis as neutral, the hips as level as possible. Curl the pubic bone forward and then extend from the hip, lock the knee, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze the heel to the glute, breathe out. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to squeeze. Lovely. Inhale to straighten. We add on, exhale, squeeze heel to the glute, point the toe, hug the knee in, draw the thigh in towards the chest. Inhale, straighten and extend. Exhale, knee to chest, point the toe, really nice. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, knee to chest, hug it in. Inhale to straighten for transition, tap the toes down, lower the back knee down. Low lunge. Inhale, melting the pelvis forward, lifting the heart, breathing in. Exhale, half splits, gliding back, breathing out, flexing all 5 toes back towards the shin, including the pinky. We'll move through that twice more. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. Really nice. One more time. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. Lovely. Full breath in, slow and conscious. A full breath out. Inhale, we shift forward to low lunge, framing that front foot. Pick up your back knee. Push your hands into the mat. Find that same gripping position we worked on. Round into the upper back. See if you can float that front foot off. Really nice. 3-legged dog. Left leg rises up and back. Same action here. Curling the pubic bone forward, extending from the hip, locking the knee. Getting nice and long through the body, so really pushing the hands into the mat, straightening into the arms, lengthening up and out of the leg, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose brings you forward. Step the foot between the hands. Gently bend your back knee. High crescent lunge, breathe in. Arms along your ears as you breathe out. Again, finding the position of your pelvis in this shape. Engaging the legs by drawing the inner thighs or squeezing the inner thighs toward one another. Arms up as we breathe in. Stay for the breath out. Prepare to launch here. Inhale. Exhale, teasing weight out of the back foot. Aeroplane, squeezing the shoulder blades together, locking the back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, aeroplane, launch. Inhale, high lunge, really nice. One more time, exhale, aeroplane to launch and hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. Hug the right knee into the chest. Interlace your hands around the knee or the shin. Pause. Staying for the breath in. Staying for the breath out. You can hold. Otherwise, reach the arms up, straighten your front leg for 3, for 2, for 1. We meet with the knee drawn into the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, baby Hanuman, grounding the right knee and shin beside the left foot. Staying for the breath in. Staying for the breath out. We'll gently rotate the chest over towards the left. Place your left fingertips beside you, hooking your right tricep over the left knee or thigh. Find a nice twist. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Lovely. Gently come back through center. Leaning back slightly as you breathe in. Exhale, standing splits, rocking the weight forward, lifting that right leg up towards the sky, heavying the crown of the head down towards the mat, curling the pubic bone forward and lifting from the hip. We hold, inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in. Forward fold is the breath out. Find ragdoll. Sway left to right. Find a moment of release. Halfway lift as we breathe in. Forward fold as we breathe out. Gently roll up to standing. Find a shoulder loop at the top, up, back and down. Lick the lips, find Tadasana, coming to standing. Full conscious inhale. Full conscious exhale. Bringing your intention back into your mind's eye, your individual or collective intention. If you are moving with the collective intention, call your energy, your attention, your awareness into your body, into the space, onto the 4 corners of your mat. So you can move into the last half of practice with the same level of attention and awareness that you opened your practice with. Full breath together. Empty completely. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Find a halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank. And pause and hold in your high plank as you breathe in. On the exhale, we're going to lower the knees, untuck the toes. We're going to move through 5 chaturanga push-ups from high to mid, squeezing the elbows into the rib cage for 1. Full extension at the top for 2. Full extension at the top for 3. 2 more. 2. 1 more. And 1. Lovely. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips up high, 3 breaths here. Bending the knees slightly. Imagine sending your tailbone up and back, creating some space in the spine. You can nod your head yes, shake your head no. Full inhale. Full exhale. Lovely. Gently bend the knees, gaze forward, and then step, hop, or jump to a seated position. You can find your sitting bones on the mat, Reaching your arms out in front of you as you breathe in. And then on the exhale, slow and controlled, we're going to curl the pubic bone up towards the sky and see if one vertebra at a time we can find our way down to the mat. Continue to breathe. Really nice. And when you find your entire spine on the mat, walk your feet a little closer towards you, and then just let your knees fall in, left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Full breath in, full breath out. Lovely. Inhaling here, exhale to stay. Okay. We just want to spend a little bit of time firing up and engaging the core, an essential part of handstand, of stability within the trunk. So you can bring your feet to hip width apart. We're going to explore one or two variations of this shape. I'm going to ask you to slightly lift your head, neck and shoulders. If you need to keep your hands behind your head to support your neck, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you can place your hands on the mat or reach them forward out in front of you. You're going to lift one shin at a time to find tabletop. We're going to pause here. So your neck, you want your neck to work slightly, but if it's causing any pain, then you can support your head. We're going to take the knees slightly further away from us. Try to keep an imprint into the lower back and your core and tummy as flat and engaged as possible. Our stomachs like to make a dome-like shape, so really draw it down, trying to flatten the dome. Reaching your arms forward, and we'll hold for 10. For 9, you're either supporting your neck or hands on the mat. For 7, for 6, for 5, let's lift a little higher. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Really nice, relaxing back. Hug the knees into the chest. You can shake your head no. We're going to do that 2 more times, with an option to level up. If that was enough, you're just going to stay exactly where you were. Full breath in into the abdomen. Let's release the abs. Full breath out. Really nice. So supporting the neck, lifting the knees above the hips, fingertips to mat, or reaching forward, you choose. Take the legs slightly further away from you. For this round, you're going to see if you can extend your legs. Keep the lower back imprinted. Flexing the feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Hug the knees to the chest. Relax back. Shake the head no. Full breath in. And full breath out. Lovely. 1 more time, just like that. Lifting the head, supporting it, hands to mat or reaching forward. Knees above the hips. Option to take the legs further away, to extend the legs, and this time maybe we reach the arms above the head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Hug the knees into the chest. Shake the head no. Full big breath in. Big breath out. Lovely. Start to take some little rocks with the spine. So first just massaging into the lower back. And then you can create a little bit more momentum by lifting the chest. Crossing over the knees and the shins, finding downward facing dog when you are ready. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Full breath in, full breath out. arriving, settling in, letting go of what has happened before this, and letting go of expectation of what's to come. Inhale and exhale. Lift up high onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Top of the mat, you can step, or maybe a little hop. Try to send your hips over the line of the shoulders. Half lift, breathe in. And forward fold, breathe out. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Really nice. Spread wide through the toes of the right foot, gliding your left leg back behind you, flexing the foot, squaring off the hips, breathing in. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine, hug the knee in. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to nose, hug in. Lovely. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, hug in, pause. Inhale for transition, extend. Exhale, lower the foot down. Keep the back knee lifted this time. Breathe in, find length into the chest and that left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose. Step your back foot in slightly. Toes are facing the top left edge of the mat. Hug that right hip crease back. Lengthen the chest over the line of that right knee. Soften your neck and your jaw. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lovely. One more inhale. One more exhale. We'll place our hands on either side of that right foot and see if we can, with a straight leg, sliding that right leg back. Three-legged dog, right leg rises. Again, lengthening out of the hands, lengthening into the arm bones, lengthening out of that right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Lovely. Inhale, high crescent lunge, we rise up. Stay for the breath in. Stay for the breath out. Lovely. Full inhale here. Keep the arms where they are. Unless you're struggling, then you'll sweep the arms beside you. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior three, reaching the arms forward. Square off the hips, create a long line of energy. Holding three, holding two, holding one. Hands to heart center. Bring the fingertips down to the mat, to our standing splits position. We can lower that left knee and shin for a moment, just while I talk you through what we're going to do, and then we'll return to the starting position. So we have a couple moments now to play around with handstand hops. So I'm going to share with you a couple things that are quite essential to think about before you're going into it and while you're going into it. There's no pressure to catch yourself in the shape, to move into full handstand. We're just exploring the entry into the shape. So first of all, the breath, as always, is really important. I feel a long, smooth inhalation upon kicking up really helps. So emptying all the air out of the mouth, and then as your foot is about to leave the mat, you take a long, smooth inhale as you kick your leg up. Before we start kicking, we want the shoulders to be stacked over the wrists. So a lot of the time people are trying to kick up from more of a down dog position, which then takes more work to stack shoulders over wrists. So starting in this position already, we've been working a lot into straightening the lifted leg, engaging the glutes. So really using the strength of this leg, the extended leg, to drive you up. You're imagining you're trying to stack hips above shoulders. So it takes quite a bit of energy to get the hips above the shoulders. And then once you're there, it's a very intense lengthening energy. So as if you're trying to make yourself as tall as possible, like we have been, lengthening from the palms of the hands up into the arm bones, up and out of the torso, into the legs and out of the feet. Really nice. So we'll come to find our little position that we started in. Standing splits, your hands are grounded again. Gecko-like fingers gripping the mat. High on the ball of your kicking leg. Straight into that left leg, lifting from the glute. Shoulders stacked above the wrists. You'll exhale all the air out of the lungs. And then when you kick up, it's a long, smooth inhale. And we'll just take around 5 kicks. Really nice. 1 or 2 more. Lovely. We'll meet with the left knee and shin down. Back into baby Hanuman. Full breath in. Full breath out. We'll move into that little twist. Right fingertips beside you, hooking that left tricep over the right knee or shin. Breathing in, right knee or thigh, and breathing out. 1 more breath in. Exhale, twist. Lovely, return through center. Forward fold, hips up high, ragdoll if you like. Let's breathe in deeply. And we'll flutter the lips on the exhale. 2 more like that, breathe in deeply. Exhale, flutter the lips. 1 more time, breathing in deeply. Exhale, flutter the lips. Nice, find a halfway lift as you inhale. A forward fold as you exhale. 2 more times. A halfway lift as you inhale. A forward fold as you exhale. 1 more time. Half lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Spreading wide through the left foot and toes. Sliding that right leg out behind you. Active through the glutes, hips are level, breathing in. Exhale, heel to glute. Pull the knee into the chest, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in. Really nice for transition. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower the foot down. Breathe in, find a lunge. Keep the back knee lifted. Exhale, pyramid, step your back foot in slightly, right toes are facing the top right edge of the mat. Plug that left hip crease back, lengthening your chest over the line of that left knee. Soften your neck and your jaw, full inhale. Full exhale. 1 more breath in, and 1 more breath out. Placing your hands down on either side of the leg. We're going to see if we can try lift with a straight leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift that left leg up and back. Long line of energy, reaching out of the foot, trying to make yourself as tall as possible. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot through, setting up for high crescent lunge. Rising up when you feel ready. Inhale, high lunge. Stay for the breath out. 1 more inhale, arms move with you or beside you. Exhale, warrior 3, we launch. Holding for 3, for 2, for 1. Hands come to heart center, fingertips down for standing splits, and we'll land the right knee and shin for a moment. Preparing to enter our handstand hops from the other side. You'll notice one side will be easier than the other. Again, we're just exploring loading the shoulders, the feeling of trying to get our hips over our shoulders. Maybe there's a little bit of fear of falling, so just sort of working towards that and leaning into it. And we'll start same as we did, hands on either side of the foot, not necessarily directly in between, but on different train tracks. Again, we've worked a lot into that glute, so really strengthening and lengthening out of that leg, trying to stack your shoulders above your wrists before you kick up, and then exhaling all the air out of the lungs, and it's a slow inhale. Three to 5 kicks. And really nice when you've had enough. We'll meet down in baby Hanuman, taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Rotating your chest over towards the left, placing your left fingertips down beside you, hooking your right tricep. Find a nice twist. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. We'll return back through center, finding a forward fold. Ragdoll for the final time. Enjoy hanging out in the shape. Just one breath together. Inhale fully. Exhale, flutter the lips, let it go. Relax your hands down to the mat, rolling up to standing. Find a juicy shoulder loop at the top. Really nice, full breath in, full breath out. Starting to slow down your breath, to lengthen and deepen the inhales, lengthen and deepen the exhales. Interlace the hands behind you, puff the chest as you breathe in, release those shoulders. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank. You can lower your knees if you need. We're lowering all the way down to our bellies. Sphinx pose. Grounding the forearms, sliding the hands and the forearms back towards the knees, pulling the chest through the gates of the arms, breathing in and breathing out. And 2 more like that. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in and 1 more breath out. Gently lowering your chest down towards the mat, straightening your right arm beside you, bringing your left fingertips under your left shoulder, squeeze your left heel to your left glute, scorpion twist, rolling onto the right hand side of the body, tapping those left toes behind you, breathing into the right shoulder, slowing down the breath. Really nice. 1 more breath in. And exhale, we return back through center, taking it over to the other side. Right fingertips under right shoulder, right heel to right glute. Tapping the right toes behind us, breathing into the left shoulder. Long, smooth inhales. Long, smooth exhales. Really nice. Returning back through center, breathing in. Exhale, journey back to child's pose. Knees go wide. Toes to touch, hips to heels. 3 breaths. Walking your hands back towards your knees, squeeze your knees together, shifting off of the sitting bones and coming to lay down on your back. You can hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball. You can sway left to right. If you feel like there are any shapes that you may need before Shavasana, you're welcome to take them. Otherwise, we'll meet in this tiny little ball, squeezing everything in toward one another, calling all your energy and attention back into your body. Breathe in. Exhale, full Shavasana. Extend your limbs. Allow the entire body to surrender into the support of the ground beneath you. Let your palms face up, toes out, heels in. Let go of your breath. Soften the features of the face. Relax the belly and the jaw. Soften the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. Full surrender. I will guide you out of Shavasana today. So give yourself full permission to drift, to wander, to free your energy and your attention to move wherever it chooses, without the need to control or direct. Just taking the seat of the witness. Ever so gently bringing your attention and your awareness back to your breath. Taking a longer, deeper inhale and a longer, deeper exhale. Bringing a little bit of movement to the fingertips and the toes. Squeezing your legs toward one another, full body stretch. Bending your knees, rolling onto your right hand side, supporting your head with your bicep. And when you feel ready, you'll push yourself up to a seated position. Finding the sitting bones grounded into the mat, a nice tall spine. We'll exhale all the air out of the lungs, empty release. Take a full inhalation and a full exhalation. Drawing your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Final moment to revisit your intention. a moment to find gratitude for the time to practice, this time you've set aside for yourself, this time to connect with yourself. And so much gratitude from me to all of you, gentle bowing of your forehead to your fingertips. I look forward to sharing this space with you soon. Thank you.